I am not easily impressed. I have attended Major League Baseball games in 27 different stadiums, plus spring training. I am the son of an architect. I am a cynic. If somebody says we're spending $1,300,000 on a new stadium and we're getting a 103-foot wide high-definition TV in the scoreboard, I am more likely to be even more cynical and less impressed. Our number one story, the new Yankee Stadium in New York, set to open next spring, knocked my socks off. They have restored the epic grandeur of the original stadium, which was remodeled in 1973 so they could remove those posts that held the thing up and blocked the view from the seats in back. This new park, like the original, looks less like it was designed and more like it was carved out by the same forces of nature that created the Grand Canyon. Except this Yankee Stadium will be 63% bigger than the current one. Most of the new space devoted to amenities like a great hall entranceway as tall as the stadium itself. It will be pricey. Front row behind the plate, $2,500 per ticket per game. Still, the Yankees insist 55% of seats will cost $45 or less. Conveniently, the double secret tour led by stadium design director John Palmer was free. I apologize for the work of the shaky camera work here. I had a shaky cameraman, me. Yeah, exactly. The two ballparks. Let me do that sweep. All right.
This is the field level. There are about 11,000 of these seats. Just drop it over here.
That's it. That's my souvenir. That's my souvenir. I get to take that home. Whatever it is.
For the what?
Just putting the frieze back in places makes all the difference in the world. When I said you've got but the feel of the height is entirely consistent with what the old ballpark felt like.
Yeah, there you see the train going.
There you go.
Other than the fact that it's.
You will in fact move this crane will be out of the way when they start playing.
We hope so.
I'm going to mention that. And we have, and of course the arches are a touch of the old park. So this is the press conference room.
Right. That's the stage down here. Cameras are all back on.
I can hear a no comment already echoing from the stands. Steinbrennerian domain. Right here, and that's right. Direct visual contact with the Yankee dugout. There. One last stop on the tour. You'll remember the controversy last month when a construction worker revealed he'd buried a replica jersey from David Ortiz of the rival Boston Red Sox under newly poured concrete in the new stadium. Gino Castagnoli, a Red Sox fan from the Bronx, not only did it but ran his big bazoo about it. Castagnoli had hoped to curse the Yankees, but anonymous tipsters blew his cover and the jersey was dug up and auctioned off for charity. As we pointed out at the time, it's not like it would work anyway. A team has to curse itself, like the old Boston Braves. During the construction of Braves Field, a dozen mules and horses were buried alive in a cave-in. The Boston Braves won the World Series in 1914 and 12 of baseball's first 28 championships. They moved to their new ballpark in 1915. They didn't win the World Series again for 43 years and until they moved out of Boston. Now that's a curse. Anyway, here now my brief and exclusive tour of the non-cursed hole where the Ortiz uniform briefly rested.
Here.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not as impressive as...
Well, it's a hole. You've heard things described as a hole. There it is. So this smart guy, and it's now been replaced now by
a coffee cup.
Ceremonial coffee cup to bear.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, as I said, unless you've got a team of horses and donkeys, I think you're going to be okay. And they're not in the hole. And yes, they gave me my own Yankee construction helmet. Big whoop. Want to fight about it? That's countdown for this, the 1,833rd day since the declaration of mission accomplished in Iraq. I'm Keith Olbermann. Good night and good luck.